Shoemaker, founding president of Women Organizing for Wilmington, or WOW, a grassroots organization for progressive, pro-choice women and allies. We are 20,000 plus strong. I am also the first woman elected as president of the Southeastern North Carolina Central Labor Council of the AFL-CIO, representing 19 union affiliates in Brunswick, Columbus, Duplin, New Hanover, and Pender counties. And we are growing. Just this week, the American Federation of Teachers, the AFT, added another 1,600 members to our labor family. North Carolina teachers now have an AFL-CIO union on the ground. I don't think of these roles as being separate. I understand them to be one. I understand the assignment entrusted in me by progressive women, labor unions, and our allies. I understand why so many of us here today made this collective protest against authoritarianism a priority, and why a lot of us had to overcome fear. And as you look around at those who stand beside you, aren't you glad you are here? You are not alone. This current administration is divisive and abusive. And while you may hear their talking points, he is a peacemaker. He's going to reduce the cost of eggs. Bullshit! He's going to drain the swamp. If you watch the empirical data, it reveals a different and detrimental tableau. Before, there was an unofficial peace agreement in the Gaza, for which Trump is now claiming full credit. Food that could have fed starving children was instead incinerated. And more than 70,000 people, just like you and me, were killed in that war. Palestinians and Israelis. Not only have the cost of eggs not gone down, the cost of groceries in general have become debilitating, and families are now doing without or changing what their families eat in order to still put food on the table. 300,000 U.S. federal service employees have been fired. This is from a party of jobs. Isn't that what they touted? 300,000 people are now unemployed. 750,000 U.S. employees have been placed on furlough, some working without pay, some not sure if they'll get back pay. That is over 1 million unemployed workers in the United States in his first 10 months. Multiply that by 10 and you've got the number of Americans who have or will lose health care coverage with cuts of nearly $1 trillion and the expiration of the Affordable Care Act subsidies. And speaking of $1 trillion, the unelected Doge destructor is poised to become the first trillionaire for the U.S. People, what nation does not want its citizenry to have health care? The irony is not missed when Trump avers that he is going to demilitarize the Gaza while overtly declaring war on the citizens of America. He and his cabinet have deployed weaponized National Guard and ICE troops specifically into democratically controlled communities. You will hear his base say, he won, he was elected, the people have spoken. Yet in these states, they have military tanks rolling down Main Street. The people have elected the governors in these communities. We elected our representatives and our senators and our local officials, and we elected them to represent us. Not their big donors, not the millionaires and the billionaires. Let me assure you that if you think this administration cares about you and your family, it does not. You are a number on an Excel sheet. How much are you making for these millionaires and billionaires? How much are you costing them? We are expendable, and they do not care about us. They don't care about America, and they don't care about Americans. They care about money. But we are out here today because we care a lot about America and Americans. This is a protest born out of love for our diverse people. We love our America. We care about the unsheltered citizens who, for a myriad of reasons and often for no fault of their own, have been pushed out of affordable housing, mental health care, a job. And these folks include families. There are children in our own community who are sleeping in the back seat of their family's only car and who have now been criminalized for their poverty. And we are not okay with this. Today is day 17 of the government shutdown. And I fear that not enough people are paying attention to this shutdown because they think it'll be like all the others. But this one is different. We need to pay attention to it. This administration is using this shutdown as an opportunity to finish what Doge started so that Trump can give millionaires and billionaires the tax savings that he promised them in exchange for his re-election. I want you to turn to the person who is standing next to you right now, and I want you to say, I've got your back. You can count on me. And when I say, together we win, you say, count me in. This is for my friend Mary B. Together we win. Count me in. Together we win. Count me in. Together we win. Count me in. Okay, I'm going to tell you one more thing, and then I'm going to turn over the mic. A friend of mine recently said, a leader of the SEIU International, and she said, we are here to break the systems that were built to break us. Let's do the breaking. Sister Tanya.